Influence is the ability to declare in whatever space you are that Jesus remains the answer. There is no other influence that you can have, because there is no other influence that can lead to life. Can influence you to buy a shoe, it will run dry. Can influence you to pick a career, you will retire. Can influence you to be smart with your money, the economy will economy. But the one thing I can influence you that stays stern, never changing, never shifting, is that Jesus is still the answer for the world today. So now that God has so beautifully placed you in this world, and many of us are going to go to our churches tomorrow and start a week again, I pray that the one word that resounds in your head, are you here? And if you are, I hope they don't commit suicide in your presence. Influence is a death story turning into an eternity story. Let me close off by saying, it can't be birthed out of wishful thinking. Just cut the music a little bit there. A lot of times we treat our faith with God like it's wishful thinking. I so wish one day I can. I so wish one day God can use me like He uses Rorisang. I so wish one day I'll also be. It's not a wishful thinking exercise. It's obedience daily. Somebody gave me a compliment the other day and said, "You're doing well." I said, "How do you know?" I said, "How do you know?" It's like, "No, man, I saw, thousands of young people." I said, "How do you know?" No, because young people, lots of young people on Thursday, thousands are watching. I say, "How do you know?" Let's not get excitable like the world does. Our pursuit is eternity. It's not numbers, it's souls. It's not popularity, it's souls. It's not how structured and how, it's souls. It's you and your household looking at your family members and go, "No one shall die before they know Jesus." It's souls. It's you looking at your spouse that's decaring in faith and you say, "You, ketile, soul." It's you looking at your children and seeing souls. The friends you're going to brunch for the Christian drink called mimosa. Souls. So we don't measure your success of influence based on how many people are clapping for you. I'm a product of an influential woman. She gifted me Jesus. There was no audience, there was no one to clap, there was no one to double tap and like. But every day she would wake up and say, "Open up your mouth and say the name Jesus." She was influential. Who looks back at their lives and say, "If it was not for that person." Are you here? Then why do they die? Next year I'll come back and speak about your blessing. And I'll come back and speak about how your influence can change the world. Haven't quite seen it in the scriptures yet. I think it's His influence that changes the world. But it's a conversation for another day. I still have to go theologically look at it. But next year I'll come back and tell you that you've got a strong and powerful voice. But maybe today I'll just say, greater is He that's in you. So without Him in you, there's nothing. Next year I'll come and tell you that you can do all things through Christ. This year, I just want to highlight that. Do you really have Christ? Influence. He died so beautifully on the cross and gave us his name and gave us the authority to go into the world and tell people about him. In Luke 21, he says, in these days, tell them about me. When the world starts to go into war, when things start to come down, it is your opportunity to influence. I pray that we'll go back to our respective homes and really ask ourselves the question whether or not we were really ever there. He's got to be Lord again. He's got to be the answer again, not your great career hymn, not your great ministry hymn.